Hey Insider, how are you doing today? Just with Tom out here.
Hello.
In Bali with the Success Insider team, in fact. Have a look at this view. Beautiful, beautiful. I want to speak to you today about why I believe work-life balance is load of BS and what you should do instead. So let's talk about work-life balance. Now, this is a widely preached mantra out there if you really think about it. People believe it to be true. They don't even question it, and they begin to instantly, the moment they hear it, they begin to look to balance their life. Now, I'm going to share with you some of the insights in regards to this, why I believe work-life balance is load of BS, and how you should begin to question widely preached mantras and not basically side on the side of the vast majority of people. You see, this whole psychological principle, when, for example, we go to, for example, right now we're out in Bali, and you go past a restaurant, and because it's busy, you walk in assuming that it is nice, right? This whole principle is called a bandwagon effect, where our brain, when it sees, for example, social proof, it just begins to adopt a strategy without even questioning it, and without really optimizing it to our lives, and it causes further stress. You see, I'll tell you what the problem with work-life balance is. Right now, if you work a corporate job, 9 to 5 is normally the hours that you work. So you wake up around 7 AM and then you basically aim to get to work around 9, and you're gonna be working to around 5 or 6 PM, and you'll get home, maybe finish any bits of work, and that's around 8 PM, right? Meaning you've got about 2 hours until bedtime. And often, not be honest, you're not gonna really try to spend that with your partner or your family. You're gonna probably just try to relax for an hour or two, meaning you've got like an hour to spend with your loved ones. Now think about it, if you're trying to balance your life, you're just gonna cause yourself additional stress. Why? Because you're gonna be thinking, oh, my life is now out of balance. And at the same time, your loved ones and other people will start to verify that that's correct. They'll be like, oh, you're not spending enough time with me. And what that's gonna create is additional stress and anxiety in your life. And what the research have shown is when you, for example, begin to put pressure upon yourself, you begin to really sabotage your life, in the sense that you'll be constantly anxious, and when you're anxious, when you're stressed all the time, that literally is killing you, killing your body, because constantly basically raising cortisol levels, and it's not serving you on a greater level. And so what I believe is the key to really understanding what it really takes to live a life of fulfillment, because after all, that's what we want to live, right? A life where we enjoy every single day. It isn't so much balancing stuff, because it's very hard to balance the fact that work is going to fill most of your life. And to be honest, every billionaire, millionaire I've ever spent time with, they don't have a balanced life, because work is their priority. That is their greater mission and purpose. And then there's a whole other side. Some people who literally travel across the world, but then they're dead broke, right? So they have to go back to their job. And there's a great saying I once heard. It went on the lines of this. Seth Godin said this. He said, instead of wondering when your next vacation is, why don't you create a life that you don't need to escape from? You see, most people out there, they're like on one contrast to the another. And so what I want to say to you is this. Instead of trying to balance work and life, you should ask yourself, how can I create integration where work is part of life and life is part of work? And so what I'm here to say is, if right now your work is not making you feel balanced, well, right now, or if it's not making you feel like it's integrated for that matter, you should consider quitting. If it doesn't make you feel like you're passionate in regards to what you do, remember the fact that most of your life is going to be spent working. And if you don't enjoy that process, consider starting your own business, or consider leaving and getting a better job. By trying to balance work and life, you're going to spend most of your life stressed, because you'll feel like you're not balanced, because most of your life is going to be working. And especially when you're aligned with your greater purpose and mission, you're going to realize work is going to be part of your passion. And most people who are going to try to put you down, they're going to be your loved ones. They're going to be people who aren't really educated in that sense, but they're just more trying to care about you. But that doesn't mean it's the best decision. You see, life of success in regards to entrepreneurship, it requires deep sacrifices in your life. And this is why I want you to remember this great quote. It went on the lines of, when your values are clear, your decisions are easy. Get clear in regards to what you truly value in your life, and create your business, your work and life around that formula. And when you integrate with work and life, you realize that work-life balance is load of BS. This is where it's at. Now, I want to take you behind the scenes of basically work and life in process. In fact, I'm off to water rafting with my team, so join me on this journey. Come on, Thomas. Oh my God, struggling. We've got a lizard situation. Whoa. There is still a lizard in this van right now, and we are off to water rafting. It's not bad. It wouldn't bite. So how are we feeling, team?
Amazing.
Good. Wow, that's getting better and better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Synchronization. Yesterday's vlog, oh my God. It was like 5-second delay when I was asking the question.
It was jet lag.
But hey, they're getting used to the camera.
Oh my gosh.
There's the volcano. Oh, it's okay. Okay, that is rafting done. And we've had a casualty, I'm afraid to say. So Mickey in the back, she's been rescued by our tour guide. Okay, so if you're wondering what happened, she fell off the water raft. And did you hit your face on the rock or something?
Yeah, I hit my face and cut my lip. But I'm okay. It looked internal.
Crazy. Like she like fell in, and then the tour guide had to pull her out. It's epic. It's like a movie scene.
She passed out. No, for 2 seconds she was unconscious.
She was like, it's mad. Don't mess with Mother Nature, okay? Yeah. Trust.
Appreciate it.
Are you okay, Mickey?
I survived. That's what matters.
What's the greatest lesson you learned?
The greatest lesson is don't take your life for granted, because it can be taken away so quickly.
She's going to become an inspirational speaker now.
I only have one thing. Make 80 cents.
Okay, now we're going to be heading over to the monkey forest.
To the monkey forest, yeah.
Monkey forest. Just having a little walk around. Apparently we can't make eye contact with these monkeys. It's kind of like we was in Thailand actually. We were on a monkey island, and it's kind of the same sort of deal. They steal your sunglasses.
How cute is this?
Look at this little party going on here. Oh my God. Oh. Hey Alice, you got a smile. Come on, Alice. Okay, I think they like Thomas too much. These monkeys.
Imagine they would jump on.
Okay, we're now here to see the waterfall somewhere around here, so we're just having a wander out. Have a look at this. Bit of a dirty waterfall, but nevertheless quite beautiful. They call it the brown sugar.